Hey everybody, it's Peter from Brantford Kia, and it's the middle of the summer, which means it's camping season, and a lot of people don't realize, but Kia has some of the best lineup of vehicles for camping. There's some obvious choices in our lineup, and there's some less obvious choices with some less obvious features. So I'm going to show you all about the best vehicles for camping. So let's start with the most obvious choice. The most obvious choice for camping is the best family vehicle out there, and it's the Kia Sedona. Minivans, you just can't beat them for practicality, and there's a lot of reasons why. First of all, our minivan comes with a V6 engine. It can tow 3,500 pounds, which means it can tow a lot of camping trailers from mid-size to smaller ones. And of course, it's got tons of space inside. If you're driving minivans, you'll have to try the Kia Sedona. It's probably one of the best driving minivans out there. And if you're gonna go on a long trip, you want something that's great for driving, it's comfortable to drive and comfortable for your guests. The other thing you wanna look for, great roof rails. Our roof rails are nice and tight to the car, so you can put extra things up there if you need to, but they also don't make a lot of noise and they don't cause a lot of wind resistance. So this Kia Sedona, of course, is the obvious choice for best vehicle to camp in, but we have a few other surprises in our lineup, so let's check out some of them. So perhaps a surprise for some, a small SUV can be a great camping vehicle, but it works better in Kia than it does with some of our other manufacturers. First of all, the Kia Sportage can tow 2,000 pounds. A lot of its competitors can only tow 1,000 pounds or 1,500 pounds. That's not really enough for a camping trailer. 2,000 pounds allows you to take a tent trailer along instead of just a cargo trailer. Now what about fitting a family? The Sportage actually has a really roomy rear seat, so if you're taking your kids with you, as long as you've only got 3 kids, you're fine in this vehicle. But what about space? Of course, I mentioned the roof rails before. If you're only going camping for a couple weeks a year, roof rails are great to put a roof box on. If you put a roof box on the Sportage, you've got as much room as you do in many larger SUVs, and you're still able to tow what you need and take your family in that car. So the Sportage, for some people, is a surprise, but it's a great camping car. The other thing I like about the Sportage is the all-wheel drive. Sometimes when you're camping, you get in some dusty, dirty roads, and you get on some really steep hills. If you're towing a trailer, you can get some slippage if you're driving a front-wheel drive vehicle. The all-wheel drive on this car is going to sense slippage before it actually slips, and it'll put power to the rear wheels, which means that you'll have the traction you need to get up those tight camping roads, and even in the slippery areas, you'll do fine with the Sportage. Now moving on to my favorite camping vehicle that Kia sells, the Kia Sorento. Now it's got 3 engines available and all of them can tow a trailer. The base 2.4 liter can tow 2,000 pounds, the turbo 2 liter can tow 3,500 pounds, and the V6 engine can tow 5,000 pounds. So that's almost unheard of in this class. So no matter which one you get, you can take a small camping trailer, a mid-sized camping trailer such as a hybrid with pop-outs, or even a large camping trailer with the Sorento. Of course, you have the option of 5 seats or 7 seats, so you can take extra people along. The great roof rails. This is a fantastic car to road trip in. It gives you great mileage around the year when you're not towing a trailer, but it's certainly capable of towing a trailer as well. So what happens if you're a true camper, not an RVer, but someone who goes tenting on the weekends or even for longer? Well, the Kia Soul might be the perfect car for you. I'm a kayaker, and the thing I love about Kia's roof racks is you can spread the bars really wide and far apart. A lot of our competitors, you have to keep them close, which is fine for roof boxes and bicycles, but if you're mounting a kayak on the roof, you want to spread the bars as far apart as you can, and the Kia Soul is great for that. It's also not all that high to lift it up there. The other thing great about the Kia Soul, it's a big square box inside. Big square boxes means you have a lot of space. The rear seats are really comfortable, even for adults, so you can take a full set of people along, up to 4 adults without any problems, and you can take all your luggage. So if you're into real camping, tent camping, the Kia Soul is definitely worth considering. The final vehicle I want to show you is the Kia Rondo. Now a lot of people overlook this vehicle. It's sort of a cross between a station wagon and a small SUV, but it's perfect for camping. It's got a powerful, efficient engine, so you can take your family camping but not spend a ton of money on fuel. It's got those same roof rails that every other car I've showed you has had, and it's also got a lot of space. So if you have a family of 4, family of 5, and you want a lot more trunk space than a Kia Soul, the Rondo is a great option. Another thing to remember is if you buy your new Kia vehicle and you buy accessories like a hitch or roof rails or other things that go along with it, you can get the 3-year 60,000 kilometer warranty with those accessories if you buy them at the same time as the vehicle. So the Kia lineup really does have the best vehicles for camping. You want to test drive one? Head on down to Brantford Kia.